are going to distribute 6 square root of x over 3 square root of x plus 4. And also we're going to distribute negative 1 over 3 square root of x plus 4. 6 square root of x times 3 square root of x. 6 times 3, 18, and square root of x times square root of x, x. 18x minus 24 square root of x minus 1 times 3 square root of x minus 3 square root of x minus 4. 18x. 24 minus 3, 21. 21 square root of x minus 4. The next example, when we multiply two conjugates, we get a difference of 2 squared. So 2 square root of 7 squared minus 3 squared. 2 square root of 7 squared is equal to 4 times 7 minus 9. And 4 times 7 is 28. 28 minus 9 is 19. We're going to distribute 5 square root of 2 over square root of 3 plus 4 square root of 2. Then square root of 3 over square root of 3 plus 4 square root of 2. 5 square root of 2 times square root of 3. 5 square root of 6. 5 square root of 2 times 4 square root of 2. 5 times 4, 20. So it's 20 times 2. Negative square root of 3 times square root of 3. Negative square root of 9, which is negative 3. Negative 3 times 4 square root of 2. Negative 4 square root of 6. 5 square root of 6 minus 4 square root of 6. Square root of 6. 40 minus 3 is 37. 1 plus x times square root of 7 squared is equal to 1 plus x square root of 7 times 1 plus x square root of 7. Distribution: 1 times 1 plus x square root of 7 plus x square root of 7 times 1 plus x square root of 7. 1 plus x square root of 7 when we distribute, plus x square root of 7 plus x squared times square root of 7 squared, 7x squared. Final answer: 1 plus 2x square root of 7 plus 7x squared. To rationalize a fraction, let's say we have 2 over square root of 5. We need to multiply it by 1. Our version of 1 will be square root of 5 over 5. So the denominator over itself. What it does is that when we multiply them together, we get 2 square root of 5 divided by square root of 5 squared, which is 5. The denominator becomes a rational number. Rationalize 1 over square root of 2. 1 over square root of 2 will be multiplied by square root of 2 over 2. And the answer is square root of 2 over square root of 4, which is square root of 2 over 2. 7 divided by square root of 7 will be multiplied by square root of 7 over square root of 7. The numerator becomes 7 square root of 7. The denominator becomes square root of 49, which is 7. 7 over 7 cancel. The answer is square root of 7. 6 divided by 5 square root of 3. The irrational part is square root of 3, so we multiply up and down by square root of 3. We only need the irrational part to make it rational. The answer is 6 square root of 3 divided by 5 times square root of 3 squared, which is 3. 3 goes into itself once and into 6 twice. So the answer is 2 square root of 3 over 5. We're going to simplify before we rationalize. Square root of 20 is square root of 4 times square root of 5. So we get 4 over 2 square root of 5. 4 over 2, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Therefore, our problem is 2 over square root of 5. Now we multiply by square root of 5 over square root of 5. We get 2 square root of 5 divided by square root of 25, which is 5. 2 square root of 5 over 5 is the answer. We're going to keep the numerator 6 square root of 3. We're going to simplify the denominator. Square root of 18 is square root of 9 times square root of 2. 6 square root of 3, square root of 9 is 3. Divided by 3 square root of 2. 6 over 3, 6 divided by 3 is 2. So the problem is really 2 square root of 3 divided by square root of 2. To rationalize, we multiply by square root of 2 over square root of 2. We get 2 square root of 6 over square root of 4, which is 2. And 2 cancel. Our answer is square root of 6. We're going to separate the radical sign. So it's square root of 7 divided by square root of 24, which is square root of 4 times square root of 6. 6 times 4, 24. Square root of 7 divided by 2 square root of 6. So square root of 6 is the irrational part. We're going to multiply by square root of 6 over square root of 6. We obtain square root of 42 divided by 2 times square root of 6 squared, which is 6. Final answer, square root of 42 divided by 12. 4 divided by 7 square root of x. Assume that x is different from 0. We're going to multiply by square root of x over square root of x. The top part becomes 4 square root of x. And the bottom part, 7 square root of x squared, which is x.